Okay, we have been studying the dependent clause and main clauses with if, when, what, where, after, before. Okay, and the dependent clause, for example, after I wash the car, I will go shopping tomorrow. Or after I wash the car tomorrow, I will go shopping. And now we use present perfect tense as well in place of simple present tense. How? Like this, after I have washed the car, okay? After I have washed the car, I will go shopping. Okay. Now, this is, I think, in fact, the second one is better. Okay. Okay, all right. Anyway, and welcome back. And let's go on our presentation. Okay, yes, as I said, it is a little bit strange, maybe. It may seem strange to you, but it is really useful, and this Roman number 2, the second one, is much better because it emphasizes the completion, the end of an action, okay, in the future, okay, the completion of an action in the future. For after I have washed, okay, after I have washed the car tomorrow, I will go shopping. Of course, this is also possible and practical. After I wash the car tomorrow, I will go shopping. Okay. Yes. Trip 9A. After, close, before close, until, once, when, if, as soon as close. Now, in this page, simple present tense. We will simple present tense as the subordinate clause and then featured tenses in the main clause. Like this, dialogue 1. After I wash the car tomorrow, okay, after I wash the car tomorrow, I will go shopping. What will you do after you water the grass tomorrow? Okay, so after I water the grass tomorrow, I will join a meeting. I will take part in a meeting. Now, with present perfect tense, in the subordinate clauses, in the dependent clauses, not in the main clause, okay? After I have washed the car tomorrow, I will go shopping. Yes, this is much better. After I have finished, okay? After I have finished washing the car, I will go shopping. What will you do after you have watered the grass tomorrow? After I have watered the grass tomorrow, I will join a meeting. I will meet some friends. I will see some friends. Okay. When or once, close again. Okay. There is subject, verb, object after when or after once. Once I have watered the grass, I will join you. Who will check their project as soon as they have presented it? Ayşe will check her project as soon as she has presented it. Or Ahmed and Ayşe will check their project as soon as they have presented it. Who will start taking photos? Who will start taking photos before we start writing the report? Joseph will start taking photos before we start writing the report. Until close, okay? Until you have written. Yes, completion is important here. Perfect. Its name. In fact, its name tells us something, okay, how to use it. Until you have written, Okay, it has a connection with the present until you have written all the answers, or until you write. Okay, until you write all the answers, but this is better. Until you have written all the answers, I won't leave. When will you show me the report? After I have checked it out, I will show it to you. I will show it to you. Okay. Okay, I'll show you the report when or once. Okay, once Sabri has examined it. Once Sabri has controlled it. When are we going to leave here? You are going to leave here after you have handed in your papers. What will you do after you have packed the boxes? After I have packed the boxes, I will take them to the post office. Or, of course, after I pack the boxes, I will take them to the post office. Also possible. Yes, dialogue 5. Harun and Selma are going to wait outside until you have decorated the stage. Until you have decorated the stage. What will I do as soon as I have checked the stage? As soon as you have checked the stage, you will sort out the papers. Who shouldn't join that exam until they have qualified in or mastered English? Rasim and Rebecca shouldn't join that exam until they have qualified in English or until they have mastered English. What do you think about live online English courses? Yes, I think they are useful. Okay. Live online English courses. Okay, dialogue 6. Selami mustn't set up for climbing. Yes, set up for doing something. Selami mustn't set up for climbing before he has bought those special and strong hooks and nails, etc. etc., etc. Who will go for a walk when they have read 12 pages? Yakup and Yasemin will go for a walk once they have read 12 pages, or once they read, without have, once they read 12 pages. Both are possible. These 2 points are really essential. Now, it's time to do what? Yes, it's time to do what? Again, after those independent clauses, we use simple present, simple present. How? Like this. As a routine, okay? As the habit of Selma, for example. What is the habit of Selma? What does she do routinely? After Selma gets up, for example, every day, okay? She does this every day, present, present. After Selma gets up, she feeds the geese. Who does she remember? Who does she remember? When or whenever she sees the geese, she remembers her father when she sees the geese, or she remembers her grandfather when she sees the geese, because uh, the geese were her grandfathers in the past. What does Selma do as soon as she washes her hands and face? As soon as Selma washes her hands and face, she sets the table for breakfast. When does she wash the dishes? When does she wash the dishes? As soon as they have breakfast, Selma washes the dishes. Present, present. What doesn't she do until it is 12 o'clock? She doesn't drink coffee until it is 12 o'clock. What doesn't she do? She doesn't drink coffee. She doesn't go out until it is 12 o'clock. She doesn't leave the house until it is 12 o'clock. Now, if when comparison, yes, let's have a close look at if and when clauses. They are similar to each other, but there is a small difference. Let's try to see what it is. If Emre saves up enough money, he will buy a smartphone. So, let's read the explanation. Okay, if Emre saves up enough money, he will buy a smartphone. It means Emre will buy a smartphone if he saves up enough money. Emre will buy a smartphone on condition that he saves up enough money. Okay, if he doesn't save up enough money, it means that he won't buy a smartphone. This is the condition. Okay, perhaps he will save up enough money, perhaps he won't. Buying the smartphone depends on, yeah, here is a condition. This is the condition, depends on this condition, okay? He's saving enough money. Depends on his saving enough money. We are not certain that something will happen. Okay. But if that condition happens, of course he will do it. Okay. But when, let's focus on the when clause now. Something will certainly happen here, okay? We have no doubt. Something will certainly happen in when clauses. When Emre saves up enough money, when that time comes, okay? Maybe tomorrow, maybe next month, okay. When Emre saves up enough money, he will buy a smartphone. When will he buy a smartphone? At the suitable time. Okay, Emre will buy a smartphone when he saves up enough money. We are certain something will happen. There isn't a condition here, okay? So he continues, so he is going on saving money. So when the time comes, and at that time he will buy his smartphone. As soon as Emre saves up enough money, he will buy a smartphone. Means Emre will buy a smartphone as soon as or when he saves up enough money. Okay. For example, if I go to Paris, okay, if I go to Paris, I will take the photo of the Eiffel Tower. But if I don't go to Paris, of course, I won't take the photo of the Eiffel Tower. When will you buy a gift for Yusrev? I will buy a gift for Yusrev if I go to Paris. Yes, possible. When will you ask Tahsin 10 questions? I will ask Tahsin 10 questions if he wants to. Okay, if he wants me to ask him questions, I will ask him 10 questions. Okay, 10. If you open the first drawer, okay? The condition is that you open the first drawer. If you open the first drawer, you will find 2 green envelopes. Okay. If you don't, you won't. When will Nazif inform you about your application? Nazif will inform me about my application if he sees me, okay? Or when he sees me. 11, if he repairs or if he has repaired your car, he will phone you. Don't worry, relax, okay? He will phone you. But when he will phone me, he will phone me if he repairs or if he has repaired my car. What will you do if you decide to go to the fair? I will inform you. Okay, I will inform you if I decide to go to the fair. Okay. 12. If the weather is good, we'll go on a picnic. But if the weather is not good, we will not go on a picnic. So our going on a picnic depends on the weather condition. When will Altu move to a larger flat? Altu will move to a larger flat if he earns enough money or when he earns enough money. Present perfect is much better here. For example, Altu will move to a larger flat if he has earned or when he has earned enough money. When he has completed, okay? When he has completed enough money. Okay, when he has collected, yeah, also possible, when he has collected enough money. When or as soon as I go to Paris, I will take the photo of the Eiffel Tower. What will you do when or as soon as you get to the airport? As soon as I get to the airport, I will telephone you. I will inform you about it. Now, dialogue 14. When Shule designs a coat, Muhsin will bring it to you. Or when Shule has designed, okay? When he has finished designing. When Shule designs a coat, Muhsin will bring it to you. When will Muhsin give you information about the company logo? He will give you information about the company logo as soon as he has brought, okay, he has brought the coat design to you. What will he do as soon as he has learned the result? As soon as he has learned the result, he will telephone his father. As soon as he has learned the result, he will telephone his father. 15. When I meet Tufan, I will ask him 10 questions. Where will I find the green envelopes? When you go upstairs, you will find the green envelopes. When present, dependent clause is in present and main clause is in with going to. How? Like this. For example, when I find a job, I'm going to eat out for a week. Okay. When I find a job, I'm going to eat out for a week. When are you going to read at least 4 books? When I finish, when I finish my studies, I am going to read at least 4 books. When school finishes, when school ends, when school is over, when school finishes, Arif, Selim, and Tolga are going to stay with their uncle in the village. Do you see that there is a planning here? Because of this planning, we are using be going to. When the school finishes, Arif, Selim, and Tolga are going to stay with their uncle in the village. Okay, they are planning this. What is their uncle going to do? As soon as she has plenty of time, their uncle is going to take them by the lake, uh, as as soon as uh, as soon as he has plenty of time. When Sheima's father retires, he is going to run a bookstore. So they are planning this, okay? They have they have a kind of plan like this. When Sheima's father retires, or when Sheima's father has retired, he is going to run a bookstore. When will Sheima write an article about famous writers? When his father starts running a bookstore, she will write an article about famous writers. Now let's see the difference between what? A, when will the conference start, for example, there is a question. When will the conference start? Will is okay in one question. There is no doubt, 100% you are sure about it. Yes. When will the conference start? Okay. Or can you tell me when the conference will start? Yes, will is okay here in noun clauses because of the fact that it is a noun clause. We can use will. Okay. Can you tell me when the conference will start? But what does it say? I don't know when the conference will start. Yes, I don't know it. I don't know when the conference will start. It is okay because noun clause. C, what about C? I will tell you when or if it starts. Okay, this is not a noun clause. This is a adverb clause. Okay. When we use when or if in adverb clause, we don't use will, can. Okay. I will tell you when it starts, or if it starts. Okay, I will tell you, I can tell you in the main clause, but we cannot use if, can in the if clause or when clause when it is adverb clause. Yeah, this is really critical, important, essential. Now, at the end of this level 2, we are going to study all the passive voice and causatives just after the passive voice, causative structures in English. But with one page, let's take a look at the three of them: active, passive, and causative structures. Okay. Number 1, you must fix your car by yourself or on your own. This is active, there is no doubt. You know this, okay? You must fix your car by yourself. Your car must be fixed by someone, okay? This will be passive. Your car, the object of the active sentence, becomes the subject of the passive sentence. Your car must be fixed by someone, passive, maybe by you, by a mechanic, etc. Now, have something done, get something done as causative. Okay. 3, you must get or you must have your car fixed by tar. Causative. This, of course, this is really complicated now. Okay, just consider it as an introduction, as a preparation for the advanced level. Okay. You must get, but please notice that after, for example, subject and verb, you must fix. The car must be fixed. Okay. Here, you must have your car fixed. Okay. Now, for example, have, let, make somebody do something. You must have, you must make Tarık fix your car. You must let Tarık. Let me. Okay. Let me fix. Let Tarık fix. This will be a key. This will be a key for us. Okay. To enter the inside of causative structures in the advanced level. Okay. Yes, you know this. You must let Tarık, let somebody do something. You must let Tarık fix your car, or we will replace it with, substitute it, for example, with have. You must have Tarık fix your car, or you must make Tarık fix your car. Okay. Now, get, forbid, advise, allow, permit somebody to do something. Yes. As causative, you must get, for example, or forbid, or advise, or allow, cause, permit Tarık to. You must permit Tarık to fix your car. You must allow Tarık to fix your car. But let means both permit and allow. But here, you must let Tarık fix. Here, you must get Tarık. You must, permit Tarık to fix. Let Tarık fix, permit Tarık to fix, or allow. You must allow Tarık to fix the car. Of course, I know it is very complicated and advanced now, but just for an introduction, a general idea, while we are approaching the passive voice and the causative structure. Okay. Now, after reminding this, let's have our quiz of trip 9. Please choose the correct alternative. Question 1. He blank asleep during the film last night. So, last night fell. He fell asleep. He fell asleep during the film last night. 2. She blank here for 10 years. So, present. Perfect. B. She has lived. Okay, she has lived here for 10 years. 3. Blank, I was a child. So, when I was a child, yeah, when I was a child, I have been, no. Since I was a child, since I was a child, I have been afraid of the dark. Okay. 4. Blank, they did the parking, they had already run for a taxi. So, after, before, yet, after they did the parking, no. Yes, they had already run for, yes, after they, before they did the parking, they had already run for a taxi. Yes. Past perfect tense. We will review them. We will review all the present tenses, all the past tenses, and all the future tenses before starting passive voice, okay? In this level, in this harmony too. Okay, this time next year, her parents-in-law blank with us. So this time next year, her parents-in-law will be staying, will be staying with us. Future continuous. We will review them. Okay. Vocabulary study. Now, building our vocabulary. Okay. Ample. Ample, what does ample mean? Ample means enough. Yeah, ample means enough, or more than enough, plenty of, yeah, adequate, sufficient. Amplify as a verb means increase in strength or volume. For example, the lecturer, the speaker, had ample time, okay, enough time, plenty of time, or more than enough, yes, time. The lecturer had ample time to talk about the topic. Did the listeners have ample opportunity to ask questions about topic? Yes, yes. They had. They had ample opportunity, means enough opportunity to ask questions about the topic. Yes. Ample means enough or sufficient. Okay, test your mic means microphone. Yeah. Test your mic, please. Check your mic, please. Control your mic, please. Yeah. Click here, imperative sentence. Turn on your camera and keep your camera on, not off, on. Check your camera screen or check your camera frame from up to down and from right to left. Check. Check it out. Okay, a microphone amplifies as a verb, increases. A microphone amplifies a sound. What does a loudspeaker megaphone make a sound? Of course, it also amplifies it. What is a mic for? A mic is for amplifying. Okay? Okay? A mic is for amplifying a sound. Okay. Challenging. Yeah. As an adjective, means challenging means difficult but attractive. Okay? Difficult but attractive. You don't stop it although it is difficult. So although it is difficult, you try to be busy with it because it is attractive. You are attracted. It is attracting. Okay? Interesting because it is interesting. Difficult but interesting. So I think the best explanation for it is this. Testing. Yes. Testing you. Testing your effort. Testing your ability. Okay? Testing uh, testing your strength, testing that, or testing if you will succeed it or not. Okay, testing and stimulating, challenging, requiring full use of your abilities or resources. A challenging task or job requires great effort and determination. Demanding means requiring much endurance, strength, or patience. All right, demanding. Okay, here is an example sentence. I don't want to offend anyone, in fact, but I have to say that I love discussing challenging topics with Simon. Yes. Perspective, the relative importance of facts or matters. Yes, you know, perspective means outlook, point of view. Angle, yes, aspect, attitude. Broad view. Context also means perspective. In relation to means, this is also very practical in daily language. In relation to, concerning, respecting, about, yes. In comparison to, regarding, with respect to, it related to, relating to is also possible, belonging to, in reference to, connected with, in connection with, dealing with. Yes. May I ask a question in relation to ecology or respecting ecology or about ecology? May I ask a question in reference to ecology, connected with ecology? May I ask a question dealing with ecology? Are all possible. Yasemin described the bridge from a scientist's perspective, in relation to a scientist's perspective. Okay. Did Abdullah talk about the bridge from an artist's perspective or from a scientist's perspective? So he talked about the bridge from an artist's perspective. Okay, here is a cartoon. Diversity of perspectives. Yes, there are scientific perspectives, artistic perspectives, ethical perspectives. Yes. So, yes. So, what do you think? What is your perspective on this topic? Well, how about if we tried it again outside, for example? What about if we tried it outside? The third one says, another way to look at it is that, yes, we should call a doctor. So we should examine it from a doctor's perspective, for example. Okay, I appreciate Orhan's positive perspective on or about. Both are possible, okay? What's your perspective on economy, for example? I appreciate Orhan's positive perspective on life. What about you? Yes, I also appreciate Orhan's positive perspective on life. Who else has a positive perspective or positive attitude about life? Yasin also has a positive attitude about life. All physical attitude, scientific attitude, emotional attitude, ethical attitude about life. Okay. Noun of noun or noun with noun. Tony has courage. Tony is a person of courage. Okay. Tony is a person of courage. Tony is a person with courage is also possible. Tony has got courage, for example. Tony has courage. Tony is a person of courage and Tony is a person with courage. What's Sophia like? So Sophia Sophia has diplomacy, for example. Sophia has tactfulness. Sophia is a person of diplomacy. Sophia is a person with diplomacy. Yes. Sophia is a diplomatic writer. Sophia is a diplomatic poet. Okay, thank you for watching. I hope it was useful and have a nice day. I wish you a good day.